You could turn me on and turn me off with your gaze. You could make me feel oh so much with your ways. It's so perfect the way you play me. It's magnetic the way you pull me into you.
It's very annoying for Bertol to trade as we haven't engaged.
Yeah, a little bit of action here towards the bottom side as Teddy trading back quite nicely, getting a nice little stun as Bertol's in so much trouble. That is, I'm not going to say the name. If he does decide to go for an early dive, definitely an important one here because Flash Heroic Charge is going to be difficult if Bertol's standing next to the turret, and that's precisely where he is. Good vision here on Canyon as he makes his way in. Ellen will have to get out of here as the Q is going to miss.
Much prio, so they deny even more CS there onto Bertol on the top side. It's not deathly, but he will have to teleport back early. But you know, this is kind of best case scenario for the Graves.
Yeah, well, Rune Prison coming on in here as Canyon finds Ellen face checking a little bit late on the Steadfast presence there as Canyon now going to be able to use that E, gets the reset as Fate uses his decoy quite effectively.
Freaks to manage the map, and it's a very, very big warning sign.
That's a flash forward. Dredgeline's beautiful. The ulti comes down, but it's more of a celebration.
Keen was in blind. They might get more.
Yeah.
He's going to once again get away from this Gravitum.
And we saw actually, like, Deft was utilizing the Gravitum so well yesterday. It felt like, okay, it's going to be a bit of a fight here instead. There's the exhaust, and Deokdam immediately falls down. Canyon, Moonfall, but a little bit too little, too late, as you can see Keen doing so much damage. Maybe they don't want to dive the turret, and they don't.
The Graves into the LeBlanc, but they were busy trying to deal with everything else. You know, in terms of the top side here. This is the route into the Kellen ult that helps guarantee. He has Calibrum, so can kind of casually kite away from the turret and set it up. But gets a little bit greedy here this time around, and of course is without his ultimate. And so is, you know, the follow-up here from Canyon very good to defend, and Kellen gets the hookser. It's like, okay, we gotta get out of here. Gets the root on the point. And Canyon's almost able to dash 1 second later, and he really wanted to get it, but he's not able to.
Heroic charge as Ellum doesn't quite get the stun, as once again, Canyon in a bit of trouble here. He gets the ulti, Moonfall comes down as Canyon trying to fight this one out, but it does not work. Keen seems to be everywhere as the back massage.
He's online here for Fade as well. As Ellum set up here in the brush, and they just caught backing up, trying to get back through the river here. Yeah. Fate doesn't hit the chains here, but they don't even need it.
Keen diving on forward, just seems to be pretty constantly at the right place at the right time, but gets out of range, and Keen's not going to be able to finish off.
Now Teddy's up here. Bertol might actually be going to the grave, it looks like here.
Yep, that's going to be the ulti to come through. Bertol trying to get out, does have flash, is going to use it as Teddy dashes over the wall. Canyon is going to find him though, and this is very dangerous. Teddy, no flash, but actually tries to fight it out. Knew he had nowhere else to go. In the meantime, it's a solo kill in the mid lane as well.
Zeri, who loves that extra movement speed.
Yeah.
As not the greatest start. We skip the part where Keen messes up the engage, but then they're still able to collapse on the Bertol here. Some flashes are exchanged. Canyon actually comes over here and tries to save the day here, but you could tell, you know, this is kind of where Diana's at right now. She has a few abilities that she can use on cooldown, but isn't really able to do a ton of damage. King comes over here, gets the res, and all that extra gold.
Yeah, it was actually relatively close there, as we're going to see Deokdam finding this solo kill onto,
잡았어, 뽀삐 잡았어, 뽀삐 잡았어.
Ellum, that was a bit of a...
I got
Ellum over the side. Quantum Freak's wrapping around. 4 versus 3 right now on the bottom side as the teleport's going to come in from both sides. Great steadfast presence there as Ellum looks to get out. Depth charge, not really doing too much onto the Poppy as Canyon is going to be forced out of here as well. Bertol down very low. We've been talking about this actually, as ShowMaker actually a little bit too far forward, has to flash out immediately. Everfrost is fantastic. Moonlight Vigil comes down. so much damage from Deokdam.
This is a mess for Kwangdong. That's the first big mistake in terms of macro rotations.
Well, Fate diving on forward, looking for Canyon here, as it is going to be a 50-50, but no, actually, LM can't get into the pit. They were just too slow. They had a control ward in the back of the pit this whole time as the Realm Warp is going to get Damwon Kia out. The inhibitor now has respawn, so it should start bouncing back towards Damwon Kia, but they still have that as a relative. Oh, goodbye, Canyon!
Fate played it so well!
Yeah, pops over the wall, and this is the Fate that we wanted to see from this team.
And now
Thunder Freaks are now going for the Baron, and there's no jungler to worry about.
No jungler, and especially no Diana, no engage outside of the ultimate here for Deokdam. This is basically unwinnable for Damwon Kia. They're going to try.
Well, they're still going to be able to fight this one out as Goodbye Keeney is just going to explode. It's a great ulti, and Deokdam finds himself all alone. Oh man, it was looking good for Damwon as they managed to take down Keen, but then LM finds a phenomenal ultimate, and this should be the Baron.
This is definitely the Baron here. LM on the poppy, man. I'm telling you, this is a champion that looks great. He looks great on, and now Damwon Kia just hoping the health bars are low enough here. Maybe they can push in and
this is going down very slowly as ShowMaker discovers this. Bertle trying to kite this one out, does so quite nicely, but look at the health bars. Look at the AoE from ShowMaker as he takes down Fate. I don't even know where he died. I think it might have been the Baron that ate him, and now ShowMaker, the tank moving forward, and he's absolutely a tank. He's just huge. Rolling on top, rolling on through, and the Baron survives.
And it almost looked perfect as we're going to watch this pick onto Canyon from Fate. Comes in, he's just looking for, he's fishing for an opportunity. He got the biggest bass, man.
That was, yeah.
Now,
did you play Bass Fisherman on
yeah,
64?
I did a little bit.
That was a good one.
The Wii one as well.
Yeah.
As this is really where things start, right? And then the ult comes through. As Teddy is like, you know, maybe I could have done a little bit more damage before this, but it is somewhat premature from LM, but it guarantees they take out the carry and they can start this. But the damage is slow as Teddy was trying to zone, get that ward up. And then ShowMaker comes through here. He's got the exhaust, as you can see. He's got exhaust smite right now on this rise because of the unsealed spellbook. So
true.
They're actually like really willing to fight for this because of that.
Well, speaking of fighting, ShowMaker probably didn't want to take that. Able to reign supreme, looking for the final two inhibitors here, as there are no inhibitor turrets left remaining, and Damwon Kia seem unstoppable. That's a great dredge line, but immediately Fate is going to go into that stopwatch. Huge knock-up to come through, and ShowMaker is untouched. Moonlight Vigil does so much work. Moonfall comes in, Teddy explodes. Deokdam wants to get himself a penta. He's going to find himself the triple kill. There's the quadra as Teddy's going to flash. He wants to deny it. Deokdam, can you get back and kill this Zeri? That's what you need for the pentakill. The pentakill, the 200 years versus 200 years, and the original reigns supreme. Deokdam's gonna lock it down for the penta, and they will win this game.
8-2-0 at the end. It's a tough vote for me between Deokdam and ShowMaker. They both had fantastic moments this game.
초록종 언제 나와?
이거 내가 오른쪽에
바로.
있을게. 내가 오른쪽에 있을게.
아.
오케이. 내가 여기 시야 뚫어줄게.
아.
르블랑 속박.
빨리
차 들어온다.
아?
르블랑 잡았어.
나 그래 위긴 듯?
아 천천히 볼게.
앞으로 가자 이건.
대리 속박돼.
펜타.
펜타.
아 되냐 이거?
돼. 야,
일단
천천히.
걱정이 하고. 야 스택 야 스택.
못해도 괜찮아. 펜타 안 해도 괜찮아.
스택 주냐.
나 텔로 올게, 텔로.
잡았어. 펜타다.
아, 나이스. 덕담.
이게 나야.
알자.
좋았어. 나이스.